Imagine a moment with your child, perhaps during a leisurely afternoon, when they suddenly ask, "Would you rather have an itchy ear or an itchy foot?" At first glance, it seems like a whimsical question, likely drawn from playful curiosity. Yet, this intriguing choice can serve as a springboard for meaningful conversation and thoughtful engagement with your child. As parents, we often encounter these seemingly trivial questions. However, they can provide a unique opportunity to delve deeper into reasoning, preferences, and even empathy. This particular question, humorous as it may be, allows us to explore broader themes such as discomfort, the nature of choice, and problem solving. To begin, consider the concept of discomfort and how it manifests differently depending on where it occurs. An itchy ear might be akin to an annoyance, persistent and difficult to ignore. It requires immediate attention, often prompting us to stop what we're doing to find relief. Share with your child how different kinds of discomfort affect our focus and patience. You might say, "When my ear is itchy, it's like a little voice poking me. Everything else becomes background noise until I find relief." This analogy not only makes the experience relatable, but also demonstrates the importance of acknowledging and addressing discomfort. On the other hand, an itchy foot can be compared to a persistent but manageable nuisance. It may not demand the immediate attention an itchy ear does, but it still requires remedy. Discuss with your child how discomfort in different areas affects our actions. An itchy foot might be bearable while you're standing in line at the store, but it can be quite distracting if you're trying to concentrate on a task. Encourage your child to think about how they prioritize discomfort and what strategies they use to manage it. Next, explore the idea of choice. A question like this, though seemingly lighthearted, can be an excellent way to discuss decision-making. Ask your child why they chose one over the other. What informed their decision? Was it based on a previous experience, or was it simply a gut feeling? This discussion can lead to a broader conversation about how we make choices in life and weigh different factors. You can use this moment to introduce the concept of consequences. Explain how each choice comes with its own set of outcomes. And sometimes we have to prioritize long-term comfort over short-term ease. For example, while scratching an itchy ear might provide instant relief, it could also lead to irritation or harm if done too vigorously. Conversely, tolerating an itchy foot when walking might be easier than stopping every few steps. Highlight how evaluating options and anticipating outcomes is an invaluable skill in making informed decisions. Furthermore, this question opens up an avenue to discuss empathy. Encourage your child to put themselves in someone else's shoes. How might they respond to someone who is experiencing discomfort? Would they feel differently if it was a friend or a family member who had an itchy ear or foot? This conversation can expand into understanding how discomfort affects people in various ways and the importance of being compassionate and supportive. After exploring these various angles, you might conclude the discussion by tying it back to broader life lessons. Remind your child that life's challenges often come in different forms, some more persistent than others. Sometimes it's the little discomforts, like an itchy ear or an itchy foot, that teach us resilience and patience. They remind us to consider our choices carefully and show empathy toward others who might be dealing with their own itchy problems. In closing, take a moment to reflect on how even simple, whimsical questions can enrich our interactions with our children. The conversations they spark allow us to teach profound lessons in a memorable, engaging manner. So, the next time your child asks whether you'd prefer an itchy ear or an itchy foot, you'll be prepared to transform that amusing question into a meaningful dialogue about decision-making, empathy, and the nature of discomfort. Thank you for watching, and remember to cherish these small encounters. They often hold the greatest opportunities for growth and connection.